Hey guys, it's Empress, and you know what time it is. Let's get to it!
It's more than a statement, it's a way of life. Celebration, the Mr. Jackson talking.
Alright guys, so I am back with the patrons pick. This is by my girl Shauna T, and she's in the Mary tier. That's a tier on my Patreon where you get to pick what songs you want me to react to. For more information, click on the link below. Alright, so her next pick is by a guy named Don McLean. Never heard of him, and the song is called American Pie. Alright, let's go.
A long, long time ago, I can still remember how that music used to make me smile. And I knew if I had my chance that I could make those people dance, and maybe they'd be happy for a while. But February made me shiver with every paper I deliver. Bad news on the doorstep, I couldn't take one more step. I can't remember if I cried when I read about his widowed bride, but something touched me deep inside the day the music died.
Dang, y'all, I just got shivers, right? And it's not because of his vocals, but the day the music died, right? Like, I can relate to that. Being a Michael Jackson fan, to me, that's the day music died. Like, my heart has never been the same since. You know, it's always a little chip, a little piece of the heart that's gone, right? Music just don't sound the same, or it's just as enjoyable. Who is he talking about here? Is this Elvis that he's talking about? No, drop the comments below.
So bye bye Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. And them good old boys drinking
Good old boys.
whiskey and rye, singing this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. Did you write the book of love, and do you have faith in God above? If the Bible tells you so. Do you believe in rock and roll? Can music save your mortal soul? And can you teach me how to dance real slow? Well, I know that you're in love with him, 'cause I saw you dancing in the gym. You both kicked off your shoes. Man, I dig those rhythm and blues. I was a lonely teenage bronc and buck with a pink carnation and a pickup truck, but I knew I was out of luck the day the music died. I started singing bye bye Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, and singing this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die.
Alright, so that chorus is really catchy, right? And good old boys was drinking the whiskey and wine. Alright, that's cool. And I get that it's like this young guy kind of questioning like everything he's believing, because his world is shattered, right? His musical icon, legend has gone. Alright, let's go.
Now for 10 years we've been on our own, and moss grows fat on a rolling stone, but that's not how it used to be. When the jester sang for the king and queen in a coat he borrowed from James Dean, and a voice that came from you and me. Oh, and while the king was looking down, the jester stole his thorny crown. The courtroom was adjourned. No verdict was returned. And while Lennon read a book on Marx, the quartet practiced in the park, and we sang dirges the day that I die. Helter skelter in the summer swelter, the birds flew off with a fallout shelter, 8 miles high and falling fast. It landed foul on the grass. The players tried for a forward pass with the jester on the sidelines in a cast. Now the halftime air was sweet perfume while the sergeants played a marching tune. We all got up to dance, oh, but we never got the chance, 'cause the players tried to take the field. The marching band refused to yield. Do you recall what was revealed the day the music died? We started singing bye bye Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye and singing, this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. Oh, and there we were all in one place, a generation lost in space with no time left to start again. So come on, Jack, be nimble, Jack, be quick. Jack Flash sat on a candlestick, 'cause fire is the devil's only friend. Oh, and as I watched him on the stage, my hands were clenched in fists of rage. No angel born in hell could break that Satan's spell. And as the flames climbed high into the night to light the sacrificial rite, I saw Satan laughing with delight the day the music died. He was singing bye bye Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye and singing, this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. I met a girl who sang the blues, and I asked her for some happy news, but she just smiled and turned away.
Of course, the girls who don't sing blues got happy news.
I went down to the sacred store where I'd heard the music years before, but the man there said the music wouldn't play. And in the streets the children screamed, the lovers cried and the poets dreamed, but not a word was spoken. The church bells all were broken, and the 3 men I admire most, the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost, they caught the last train for the coast the day the music died. And they were singing bye bye Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. And them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. They were singing bye bye Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, this'll be the day that I die.
Cool. I love how like it ended back on like kind of that acoustic sound, which I think was really cool, and kind of just got like the beating bones of the sun, the heart of the sun, really, which is that chorus. And I imagine that this was like an anthem for, I guess, like what, the hippies, right? of that generation. Like basically, America is not what it seems to be. All right, drop the comments below. What does this song mean to you? Let me know the first time you ever heard it. What did you think? What did you think? All right. Also, I'm adding to the playlist. What about you? All right. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that red button that says subscribe. If you are subscribed, make sure you join my channel. Also, make sure you hit me up on Patreon. There you get to pick what songs you want to. Also, make sure you hit me up on Empress Goodies. There again, you can get you some fly Empress merch. Those links are below. Alright guys, I hate to say it, but I gotta say bye bye. But I'm gonna be seeing you guys soon. Hope everybody's out there feeling good, staying safe. I'll see you guys next time.